Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. Is this the 4th day in a row?
Third.
Have you made me play every day?
No, 3rd day in a row.
Okay. Continue. Hey, look, it keeps track. I have a sea moth and a cyclops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, get out of there.
I had the sea moth at the start of yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't notice.
No.
No.
Okay, Pierogi, eat the ants in here. Do it.
Okay, well, here we are.
Recharge your sea glide.
Yeah, I see that. Probably the laser cutting tool too, even though I think there's a couple things in here. There are. It's fine, whatever. While you were asleep, McWhippy, what we did was get a Cyclops. It's the main final thing, so... Cyclops
and I think we put our one module in it.
Yeah, and we had one module that we were able to toss in. Okay, there's that stuff. We don't need the habitat builder. So goals for this this play session. 1, get my knife to stop radiating bubbles like I'm underwater when I'm not. Hi, Gabriel. Gabriel, do you have power yet? So one thing we need to do is go to the mountains. There's a wreck in the mountains which is Reaper territory, that is not by any Reaper spawn, supposedly, which is supposed to have alien containment, which we want to get to make a big thing.
For cuttlefish.
Hopefully in this room. If not, we'll put it in this room anyway, because there's not much in here.
Cuttlefish and Steve, so you don't accidentally eat him.
Well, Steve's in there. We're probably just going to put all those guys in the alien containment. Don't really need a small aquarium.
Other ones. They're not named.
Okay, I'll go name them. 6 boomerangs. And beyond that, we want to get the prawn suit and upgrade the Cyclops as much as possible. So here's the Cyclops, the big old porterhouse. We have the little fillet, the sea moth, and a steak-themed, to-be-named prawn suit.
Well, we don't have that yet, but...
Right.
We don't need that egg.
But...
No, I don't need stalkers eating my cuttlefish and Steve.
But... Okay, but the Cyclops took like every material we had. We had enough that we were able to just build it with the exception of like a couple things of copper.
Idea.
But now we are pretty much out of materials.
What's if we take the Cyclops and the sea moth?
Except for crystal.
We'll put the sea moth inside the Cyclops and we'll take them. And as we're going to the wreck that has the alien containment center or whatever, we can get materials on our way.
Well, I want to get some defenses first for the Cyclops.
So we're going to go deeper first, is what you're saying?
Probably. Should we build the prawn suit first?
Yeah, if we're going to go deeper, we're not taking the sea moth. Sorry, fillet, I love you.
Tasty little fillet. So what do we need for El Prawn? Vehicles. Prawn suit. 2 plasteel ingots, 2 lead, 2 diamonds, enameled glass, and aerogel.
How do we make aerogel again?
Aerogel is a ruby and a gel thing, so that's not an issue.
Okay.
Also, I cheated and took a picture of what I need, so I don't have to come back here every 5 seconds.
The lead is the issue, right?
Lead is an issue. Plasteel is an issue because I don't think we have lithium nor enough titanium for it.
Well, the island has lithium. We'll just go back there.
Yeah, nothing here. We might need the diamonds. No, we have 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds. Do we have any lead? No, doesn't look like it. Because that's just that stuff. Okay, so here's the diamonds. Yay, 1/5 done. Aerogel, we can make that. Hey, look, these don't have the decay anymore.
Oh, so it's just a glitch.
I guess so. This is a living material, but then realized it's not.
Well, because it never went down. Like, it never actually started decaying.
Right. Okay, there's our aerogel. Enameled glass, we can make that. So we don't have any glass sitting around. No. Used it all. But it's not hard to make. So lead, titanium, and lithium is what we're looking for. Which isn't too bad. Are we just going to take the sea moth?
Where are we going?
So the jelly caves have slate that has lithium, or we can go to the mountain, because that has lithium just on the walls. That also has diamonds, and I know we need diamonds for stuff.
Let's take the sea moth.
Well, I'm thinking the mountain, but also
We just spray painted this guy.
we just made this though, so I think
We'll take them both.
Yeah.
Look at the nice blue interior.
But also, I didn't grab any food. And speaking of food, I think we should at least get a grow bed on here with some lantern fruit. Agreed?
Yeah.
If nothing else.
I do think you should put some water.
Yeah, I'll grab a few things. Oh, this finished assault. Great. So much of it. So let's grab an extra fuel cell, some extra batteries. It has fire extinguishers. The purple tablets, frankly, we'll never need anywhere except on there. So we might as well grab those. We'll grab food blocks, med kits, waters. Honestly, I don't really care for the potatoes.
Okay.
Like, the melons are a lot of water, which is nice. So, it makes sense to me to have them.
That is fine by me.
No, don't wanna slice it up. Fine, whatever. We'll figure it out. There we go. We'll need some titanium for that grow bed. This isn't titanium. This is titanium. And one grow bed, I think, is enough.
Yeah.
Okay, that should be fine.
Well, we're actually going to have to make a bigger base for when you and I play Subnautica too, because we're going to need a farm room, most likely.
Says you.
I think so.
Okay, this will be all of our extra supplies. Cool. Can't rename that, apparently.
Mm-mm.
Cool. I mean, we could put the grow bed back here. I think, like, right here is fine.
Fine by me.
I didn't grab the habitat builder.
I thought it was just in your inventory.
No, I took it out to save space. Pretty sure. Yeah. It's okay. We'll get going eventually. Just gotta figure out how to play the game again. I think I'm slightly better than I have been, right?
Yeah.
Right, Kat? Okay.
I would say so. Except that part.
Look, Cyclops is new, okay? Give me a break of that Kit Kat bar.
You do like Kit Kats.
I do. Interior, grow bed.
You might have to use...
There's a Cyclops in the way.
Yeah, you might have to use the smaller one.
I mean, I could use some of the little individual planters.
You might have to.
Because this is like in the way of the walkway, which I could go around, but it's just not as fun. It does mean I'm going to need a lot more titanium. But on the other hand, we are getting titanium anyway. So, we'll put a lantern fruit in first. Cool. Alright, time to finally pilot this big guy. External floodlights. It is nighttime. We are at full health.
Look to your right. You should be able to, I think that.
Big for silent running.
Well, that's the camera.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of them.
There's 3 levels of light.
Engine powering up.
Oh yeah. So where are we going? Due north, right? So this is actually the correct way. It's actually a little disorienting because that's kind of implying that it's like behind us. And then pointing this way, you start to see, well, you're going a little bit more west. But west is typically like left if you're going north. So it's a little bit strange. Now the downside of taking the Cyclops like this is that I can't see anything we're going over.
No.
Unless I were to like switch to that view, but then I can't see where I'm going ahead of us. And I'd rather see ahead. So...
Isn't there a camera view that shows you the, outside and the front?
I mean, a little bit. I think 2 of the 3 show forward. But the issue is I can't really look forward and down for stuff as well.
Reef back.
Yeah, I heard one a second ago.
Sorry, I don't have anything on.
I know, you don't have the audio. Another one, too. There's 2 of them right there. Where is the island? Because realistically, I can just point right towards
That's the Aurora right there.
Right where?
The Aurora's right there.
I know, I see the Aurora. I'm trying to aim for the
that's
island.
what I said, is that's the Aurora right there.
The island is mostly due north. It's north and a little bit east. I just don't see the mist of it at all. Maybe? Maybe this is it? I think there's some fog there. It's hard to tell. What if I turn the lights off? That's not the lights.
That's a camera.
It's silent running. I think I have to go here to turn the lights off. I don't really need the internal lighting a whole lot. It's the external lighting. Yeah, I think it's right there. How does one go down?
Try C.
Control C. It is C. So no space let me up.
I thought it was C. I had to look that up because I was pressing buttons and I'm like, that's not it, that's not it. Because as I've stated before, I play this on mouse and keyboard. That looks like it.
That looks like it, yeah. Once again, just traversing the open ocean, terrifying.
So you know the part that scares me?
What?
This is what I tried to do, was go to the mountains, and I passed up the island and went straight into the ecological dead zone. Because I saw a cloud, and I'm like, that looks like the island, and it looked exactly like it.
You told me this was the island that I'm going towards, and now you're telling me I don't know where I'm going.
No, I'm saying that I didn't know where I was going.
Yeah, you're telling me that before I had no idea where I was going.
When I played, I went to the ecological dead zone.
So let's jump out and take a look then. This is terrifying.
Oh, utterly terrifying.
Yeah, there's just nothing. So the aurora seems to be back a little bit.
Can't even see it.
Yeah, there's fog there. We overshot the island, but I think just a tiny bit. We need to turn right.
That's exactly what I did, but I kept going because it looked like there was fog.
Well, yeah, that's basically how it is. So we turn towards the east. Yeah, you can see some of the stuff loaded in. There's the gun. Look, you can see the life pod in the distance there. Like, the fog is nice, but they really need to take it away sooner.
Yeah, because I overshot it.
Yeah, there it is.
The fact that we just overshot that and it never appeared.
Yep. Now, it was nighttime.
So it's actually even good that I said that.
Yeah. Because you were like, no, just keep going. It looks like it. And then I'm like, Cat, it looks like it's gone. And oh well, here we are.
Yeah, because it did seem like you were going for a while. You can actually park it, though. Remember? In the gun?
I'm not doing that. There's a Reaper there.
But I think that side is the mountains.
Yeah, but I'm not going to the mountains right now.
Oh, you're just going on the island.
Yeah, we're going on the island to get materials.
It's so dark in here. You should turn the lights on.
I should also turn the engine off. Because otherwise I think it's going to keep draining power while I'm not here.
Engine powering down.
I'm pretty sure turning the engine on makes a loud noise, so it can call creatures towards you.
Well, that's great. The Reaper should be on the other side of the island. No, we want to eat this.
Can't do it while you're...
I know, I get it. Throwing this in here.
You should plant a melon, though.
I'm going to plant a melon, but I can't at the moment. So actually, I guess I will throw it not in there anymore. Alright, and what do I not have? The laser cutter. Don't think I really need that, but that's fine. Sploosh. Alright, back on shore. Gotta find a cave. Found a cave.
Oh, and your knife should actually kill them with 2 hits. Yep, dead. Isn't that nice?
It's very nice.
Yeah. I meant to say that, but, you know, missed opportunity.
It's okay, I gotcha. Can't see anything. Crab boys shouldn't really be down here anyway. Well, I guess they're gonna fall down here, but they're not really threatening down here. Is that, nope, not a rock.
I don't think there's anything really down here.
See, I thought there were more outcroppings and stuff down here.
Maybe? I didn't think so.
I'm not seeing any outcroppings at all.
Uh-uh.
Just waiting for a creeper to phase through a wall and kill me. Oh look, it's outside. Fuck that.
Are you lost?
Clearly know where I am. Well, I need to go up.
Ooh, air bubbles.
Purple tablet. There we go. I was about to say, starting to get a little worrying. Because I felt like I should have been up.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently not where I came in, though. So there's no way back. Nothing else in here at all. Haha! 1 lithium. And a diamond. Nothing else, though. Whoosh. I really can't see anything without this, though.
I know.
Bit of a shitty cave.
Yeah. But you got some lithium. I think that was something we needed.
Yes, lithium is needed. And 1 diamond, also needed. Hello, Mr. Gun. The Reaper's somewhere on this side.
Do you think you'd use the gun to blast the Reapers?
That's what I would do. Aim it down, not up.
Kill the Reapers.
Kill everything, ideally.
Why? Why everything?
Because
Not Steve.
the planet's under quarantine. If everything's dead, bacteria will die too. It's a bacteria, right? Not a virus.
I think it's a virus.
Would the virus die out? I'm not a doctor, if anybody was wondering. I don't know these things.
Coronavirus. Bacterium.
Okay. So yeah, it would die out without hosts.
But then it says the virus is described.
So unclear then.
Virus is described as an insidious and microscopic water-bound bacteria. So it says virus, but then it says bacteria.
You know, I'm not a doctor, but I know that those are different things. And they're cured in different ways. It's probably a virus, because viruses need
It sounds like a virus.
need like an antivirus.
Yeah, because it says it penetrates the skin, and we know we have to make some sort of antivirus thing. That is what the Sea Emperor has us do. Oh, are we able to go to the Mushroom Forest too? At some point today.
How long do you expect me to play today?
Well, you said you were expecting 8 hours.
Yeah.
But the cuttlefish. What are we gonna name those cuttlefish friends?
Jim. Together they will be named Jim.
Mm-mm.
Individually we'll figure it out. That's salt. I have infinite salt. And not really much use for it. What's inventory looking like? 13 more spaces. Which we will fill with mostly lithium. What, 13 more inventory spaces?
Some online forums and nature blogs suggest that a group of cuttlefish is called a cuddle or snuggle.
I would call them a snuggle.
Snuggle of cuttlefish.
Yeah, a cuddle just seems
Yeah, because it's their
too,
cuttlefish.
yeah, too on the nose.
Snuggle of cuttlefish. Love it.
Ow.
Get
Now
him,
that I
get
can-
him with the knife.
Okay. It's so dark though.
2. Dead.
Yeah. Now that I can kill them faster, I'm ignoring them. They're beneath
Should have
me.
ignored them before.
Oh, inventory's full. But stuff. I might have heard the big guy just now.
Go quick.
I don't see the big guy though. It could be that I'm hearing him from the other side of the mountain. Because I don't know if the game takes into account space in the way. Tons of lithium.
Well, we don't have a lithium problem anymore.
No. No, not really. I do have a water problem.
We definitely need to make more lacquers. Probably on that wall.
Yeah, we don't have titanium though, but I think we're good for here. So let's head on back.
Maybe pick up some metal salvage on the way.
Yeah.
Engine powering up.
Are we heading back or heading to the mountains?
We aren't heading to the mountains until we get some defenses on the Cyclops.
Oh, yeah.
Maneuverability of this thing is shit though.
Yeah.
How deep can we go? 500. So let's head down.
Oh, you want to see the Reaper?
No, he should be on the other side. Some junk here.
Yeah, if you have it, you could get titanium.
Yep. Water's nice. Okay, on we go. There's a deposit right there we could go after too. Am I just gonna keep doing this like every 20 feet?
It seems so.
Probably.
How many people do you think just eat Steve when they're given Steve?
I think probably about 10 people have gotten Steve. Specifically. I think there's probably a few thousand, maybe many more thousands. And I would have eaten Steve. So
No, you can't.
well, that's what you're telling me. More metal salvage. Do we not have a fabricator in here yet? Or is there one upstairs? I feel like there's one in here. Nope. Seems like I'd be wrong. I don't have my habitat builder on me either, so let's just unload this junk. I say unload this junk, there's almost no space at all.
Reasons why you need more.
We can plant a melon though. So let's do that. Habitat builders downstairs. Do-do-do-do-do.
Don't know how that works.
But it does. It's this.
Vroom vroom. Poor shark.
He did damage.
Poor porterhouse. It could be that you have to check it outside. It'll be like the base.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't show where the impact was. Annoying. Ow! I was trying to make him run into the Cyclops.
You didn't.
He didn't like my Fury Blade. And all that for literally nothing.
Yeah.
Anything else right around here? I will take these. 'Cause we need copper too.
On to the right. What's that down there? That thing. What is it?
Creature egg.
Oh.
Floating islands, apparently.
I wonder what kind of creature egg.
It's a small one, so it's probably just like a peeper or a hoopfish or something. I think we're good just to head back now.
Yes.
Unless we see like a wreck, but I'm guessing no. It says go higher. What's that red bit? Apparently that's the bottom of the life pod.
Didn't know you were that close. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You're at the seaweed.
It was in the seaweed almost right away. It's not too far from the mountain, as
3.
it turns out.
Life pod 3. Did you already get that one?
I have no idea. I haven't the slightest clue which ones I've gotten. I think I've gotten this one. My public display of affection here is already gone. Why does that guy have like a speed tail behind him?
He's going that fast.
I want the speed peeper.
The speeper?
Yeah. I've decided we're going to keep this peeper, put him in the containment, and we're going to call him Nitro.
Okay, but can we not keep the boomerangs? They're just random fish you got.
Yeah, I got them for food.
Yeah, you could eat the boomerangs.
I
We'll
don't
keep
feel like it.
Steve and Nitro. Well, then release them into the moon pool.
No.
Feed them to someone. Could feed them to Lucy and Ben.
That seems mean. Whole bunch of scrap here. What's my inventory like? I can grab 2 more pieces. Nah, let's just go. Tons of scrap.
Bang, bang. Just scraping. You're like that SpongeBob episode. You're good. You're good.
It's nice to know I'm as good driving this as I am the Seamoth. Ah, there's my nub.
Oh, you killed it.
You call it kill. I call it dinner. For a stalker or something, I'm not going out. Okay, now time to unload piece by piece 1,000 times.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Okay, inventory's full. First load. Finally managed to switch to my Seamoth when I freaking get here. Okay, Nitro, you get to go in here. Congrats. The last thing to go in there. Random hoopfish.
Yeah, we could eat the hoopfish as well.
Bunch of creature eggs. Let's process some stuff.
So how big are we making the alien containment?
Oh, like 12 stories.
Really tall?
Yeah, I want those fish to be in water above the water. No?
I think we gotta give them some room because there's gonna be cuttlefish in there too. They're gonna need another titanium locker.
Well, we're using 20 of it for plasteel ingots right now.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
So there's the 2 plasteels we need.
Let me look up types of steaks. Or do you know one that's like, meh?
I was thinking maybe sirloin. Because a sirloin is a pretty basic steak. It's not bad, it's just, unimpressive.
Okay, we'll call it sirloin. Because I think I made that comment that we should call it sirloin like last.
I don't know, I don't listen to you. I love you.
So, online says a porterhouse is also known as a T-bone.
The difference is size. A porterhouse is typically bigger and has a better split of fillet to strip. Where a T-bone has usually a very small fillet and then a full-size strip. We can put this filtered water in here. Alright, second load. Come on.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
What about a shank? What's a shank? A beef shank.
It's barely even a steak.
That sounds perfect. Prawn suit's barely even a vehicle.
You know what? We do need the lead for prawn suit. So I should grab that. Of course, my inventory's full. Gold. I can go in here.
Keep calm, kitty.
Process this.
Can we put that in the submarine?
No. Why do you want me to keep moving things?
Well, I thought we were moving into the sub.
Not if I can help it.
I thought that's what you said you wanted to do. I'm so confused, Mish.
Yeah, basically. I just don't want to move the poster. Can I put a bed in the sub and just sleep all the time?
Yes.
I think I might have a bed in there. Because it'll be very nice.
But also, you can't sleep all the time.
Well, yeah, I just want to be able to skip nights.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's better to drive during the day.
Better to do everything during the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like humans are daytime.
Not nocturnal.
Yeah, not nocturnal. That's what it's called. Diurnal, I think, is the actual name of it. So what do I need for a small bed?
A single.
Because the big bed's here. A single bed, a titanium, and a mesh. So I have those things.
We have a bunch of titanium.
You say that. This is what we have so far. I do have a ton of lithium.
We had a bunch of titanium.
Lithium's getting its own chest now, too.
It's an okay thing of diamond. It's not like you have two.
Yeah. I know a bunch of stuff is going to be needed.
You left your lights on. That's using power.
Yeah, I didn't turn it off.
Engine powering down.
How much power did I waste?
98% is what it said.
I wasted 98% of it. You know what? The bed's going up here, though.
Personally, I'd put it on the left. And
That's
food on the
exactly
other
where I was going.
side. That's where I always put my bed.
Always. Have you built the Cyclops a lot?
Only twice.
But 2 out of 2 times you placed the bed there.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough. More lithium. more scrap. Okay, and then this is actual stuff we want to keep on here. Backup supplies. Okay.
I have to say, I think so, because I might have had a Cyclops when I played with Mason when this first came out. Because, you know, it was just on my laptop with one save file, so...
We need sandstone for another lead. That's the last thing we need. Process this. What are you looking for?
The garbage. I can't even see though because it's dark, so I'm not even going to try to do this. So
It's up here because I haven't moved it
oh, okay.
anywhere yet. There we go. As I'm eating the mic. Okay. That's everything brought back. Now, one upgrade I really want to get here is the HUD upgrade, the HUD chip, which I need magnetite for.
Where's magnetite?
I don't know. Here, let's look at the map. So, this fancy map that I found shows where some stuff
Jelly
is.
shrooms. You said you wanted to go to Jelly Shroom Caves for it.
Okay, yeah, that shouldn't be bad. It seems like it comes out of shale, or at least is a rare thing to come out of shale.
Okay.
Though there's some apparently just sitting around the mountains.
That's lithium, right?
That's lithium,
Okay.
gold, diamond,
Silver.
magnetite.
So we're going to hope we get it from the Jelly Shroom Caves.
It seems to be the best option for it.
Because other than that, where is it? Because it's apparently not even in the
mountains,
lava zones.
Mountain Island, though we haven't seen anything of it there.
Yeah, no.
Because that's surface as well.
So it would be mountains hoping we find it. But you wanted to get stuff before going to the mountains.
Yeah,
that's it.
all I'm seeing for
Yeah,
it.
so we're going to hope it's in the Jelly Shroom Caves, or else we're going to have to go to the mountains for it.
I don't want to. Okay. Pop it back over there. Meanwhile, we'll let this keep scanning for sandstone. It's fine. We've got plenty of power going. We'll grab a few of these for the road.
You could put the potatoes in there.
There is one potato there.
No, and
It's full of other stuff.
yeah, but you said you didn't like the potatoes, so that's what they could be used for.
Well, yeah, but I can use anything for that. I want to grab one water. That'll work. Okay. Where do we go? Now that being said, I don't think this is a job for the Cyclops. I assume you can maneuver it down there. I'll probably break it
Yeah, no.
in so doing.
Go in the Seamoth.
So, Seamoth it is.
Filet!
Where is our entrance?
Go to the grassy plateaus. You could have kept going the way you were going.
Yeah, you said grassy plateaus and I heard safe shallows. Sand shark.
There should be some in the grassy plateaus.
Yeah. Funny thing is I actually started going this way before you said anything.
No, we don't need that creature egg.
Is that a creature egg?
Sand shark, yeah.
Oh. But for the zoo cat.
If you really want to make a zoo, I think the zoo's going to have to not be in the safe shallows, so...
No, I don't want a zoo. Why do I want to look at all the scary things?
Because you're safe from them? On the other side of the glass?
Okay. In we are.
The vents?
The vents are scary, cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the vents that are causing that.
No, I'm just letting you know.
81 actually. Looks like that might be slightly overheating. Unless I hit something. But you know, that happens.
That's it. That's magnetite.
Yes, it is. So is there any more just sitting around? Well, we'll take that too. Bloodshot-eyed peepers.
Personally, I'd be afraid to leave your sea moth there.
It's fine.
Yeah, until a crab snake or whatever it is comes and gets it.
It's fine.
I don't know what they're called.
I think crab snake's about right. Snag. Snag.
So they just sit around as well. See?
Seems so.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I just thought it would be from the outcrop.
Okay, inventory. Still half empty. Some tasty stuff right here. Park the sea moth up here.
Maybe not.
It's fine. Lead.
Was that lead?
We can make the prawn suit now.
That's all we needed was one lead.
We only needed one more. Hi, buddy. You can leave us alone, please. See, there was a thing of sandstone or something right here.
Shit.
It's okay. Good enough. Oh boy, what is this? Probably water.
A battery.
Oh boy. Love batteries, yes we do. So you know what, speaking of batteries, probably a good idea. Okay, what's inventory like?
Wait, what's that floating? Oh no, that's a fish, okay.
There are fish. We still have lots of inventory space. Keep going then. There is some stuff around here. Is this tent, cat?
What are we gonna do with all this magnetite?
use it all to make things that we thought we needed to go deeper for, and then realize we need more magnetite. That is my expectation.
Dude, what suit are we wearing?
We do not have the reinforced one yet. But we might be able to make that. I think we couldn't. Hey, look, we found the base. We didn't make that because it needed 4 diamond that we didn't have anymore. But we do have that now. I heard a chomp.
Yeah, check your submarine or your little sea moth guy.
Seems to be okay.
He's pointing at a shell.
Yes, he is. Magnetite node. Yep, still full health. And we're pretty much full up. So there is a way up right over here, right?
Yep.
Yep. So is there anything else in this corner? Yeah,
Stuff
there is.
you can scan.
Stuff I can scan?
And a magnetite.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
You could scan that, I'm pretty sure.
Nuclear reactor, we don't have those. Cool.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, you aqua the heck out of that blueprint. Well, guess it was good to come revisit this.
I think that's another thing you could scan. Oh,
Modification.
we could have gotten that a while ago then.
Oh well. I got 2 spots left. One lucky magnetite. Who wants to be another lucky magnetite? Ideally a magnetite, but I mean I'll take a shale or something too. That works. Does anything just use tons of gold? There's another modification thing there.
I don't know if
Didn't even need
uses
to go anywhere
tons
for the
of gold.
modification.
I know.
But yeah, like gold, we just keep finding and not using.
Like, if we do use it, it's usually like, we need 1 gold.
Yeah. Advanced wiring kit, I think, uses 3.
Just make a shit ton of this.
I mean, for anything that's advanced wiring, they use them. The super high-tech stuff.
Like a prawn suit.
No, that doesn't even need a wiring kit, apparently.
Did this need a wiring kit? The CMOS?
I think it needed a basic one. Porterhouse needed more. Man, look at Porterhouse there. Majestic bitch.
I think you just killed Steve's brother.
That's fine. I also just scraped the sea moth getting back in here. You know, we're gonna have to have 2 moon pools.
Yeah, or you can just swap them in and
multiplayer.
out. Oh, for multiplayer. I thought you meant right now.
No.
Yeah, no, for multiplayer we'll have to have 2.
The lead we needed. I thought we picked up a lead.
Maybe it was lithium.
Must have been.
I mean, you could check your lithium cabinet. Maybe you put the lead in there.
Maybe.
Now we're gonna have a magnetite cabinet.
Nope, no lead.
Put your diamond in there.
Put a couple diamond in there. That's fine. Let's drink this. Yum yum. Can empty this out, especially the salt. Can't put the salt anywhere. Here, keep things fresh. Apparently, over here is where all the sandstone is, off the side of the map. But we want the HUD chip, so we need computer chip.
Not hard to make.
Not super hard, I don't think.
Oh,
Table
what's that
core,
other thing
gold,
we can make?
and copper.
No, go back. What was that other thing?
Reactor rod, used to power nuclear reactors. Just needs uranite crystals. Okay, table coral, gold, copper wire. And that's it. Oh, we need another thing out of... No, we don't. Okay. I'm crazy.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Scanner room HUD chip. There we go. So now we can see all the sandstone chunks. Whatever we're scanning for specifically, but
Everything over there.
there's a couple of them that way. Okay.
Let's go pick up some sandstone.
Well, what else do we want? And also, are we going to take the
Probably
seam off?
depth 2.
Depth 2, we need a plasteel and enameled glass. We can do both those things.
I think we might as well get the sea moth all the way to depth 3 before we go lower.
Quartz isn't supposed to be in here.
Or even before we go to... We could get up to depth 2.
Glass. Extra quartz
You say
goes
what do we
there.
need. What we should do is go and check what we need for some defense stuff inside the submarine.
Well, we want to upgrade everything anyway, so it's fine. And now you made me lose my train of thought. What else did I need? I need a lithium. Or I think it's 2 lithium.
Honestly, I kind of find it annoying. The stuff on the hood. All the circles everywhere.
Well, I can take the chip out whenever.
Can you turn the scanner off?
I can do that too.
I mean, yeah, if we're gonna go out and get it, I think it's useful.
Well, that's going to be the goal.
Yeah, but just working around base, it's kind of annoying.
Sea moth 2.
Yay!
Yay.
What is 3? What do we need for that?
Plasteel again and 3 rubies. It's doable. Do we just want to say sea moth can go wherever?
I mean, it can't go wherever, but it could go pretty
Everywhere.
deep. Not really, but it can go deep.
Need to fabricate junk first. See, this is why the speed runs have 2 fabricators side by side.
Yeah.
Okay, and Seamoth 3.
Perfect.
Yeah. So now this thing can probably... It can definitely go deeper than...
What else do we want for that, though? The zapper thing for if
the defense system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we also have solar charger. I don't think it's super needed. I don't think we'll ever
Not
really be
really.
out long enough to completely burn a power cell. And I carry... Well, I don't carry an extra, but there is an extra in the Cyclops. Perimeter defense system. Yes. Sonar. Topographical data. I mean, it's useful. And it's really easy to make. Torpedo system. I don't know. Storage module. Energy efficiency is nice. Hull reinforcement. This is health. I think this is
That's useful. Because I feel like
4 diamond
some of the
foot
guys make your health go down really quick.
Yeah, it's 4 diamonds though.
Is the health that worth it to you? To me, it is.
I'm grabbing the materials, aren't I? The big thing is that there's room for 4 upgrades. So what 4 upgrades are we getting? Different torpedoes. Hull reinforcement. Okay. I think I'll forget to use the storage module constantly. So I'm not too concerned about that.
I think it's actually more useful for a prawn suit.
Yeah, because then the drill arm just puts stuff in there. It's almost
Yeah.
essential for a prawn suit. So polyaniline, I think, is the issue with the defense system. There's a lot of sandstone. Because that's here, which needs hydrochloric acid, which needs those deep shrooms.
We
So
were just
that's
down
that's the issue. Is that one of the places where they are?
I can Google it, but I thought.
Well, let's look at this map. Inactive lava zone has deep shrooms. Blood kelp has deep shrooms, and grassy. No,
It's
that's got to be
found
acid.
abundance in the blood kelps.
The only other place that this notes at all is the inactive lava zone.
Blood kelp zones and their caves.
So,
Ooh, in the Lost River, it's smaller clusters.
blood kelp, I think, will be the big thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, uranite too.
Useful.
Well, we might need to go to the blood kelp soon then.
That's near the sparse reef.
'Cause
And dunes.
we'll probably need that for the Cyclops defense system too.
Yeah.
So that fabricator's in the other thing. Still need a grappling arm. Okay. Yeah, we haven't found any nickel ore. Nickel ore what? I'm not sure, but we haven't found it. Alright. The magnetite is not all going to fit in there. It's fine. This will be lithium and magnetite. Da-da-da-da. I'll switch this bad battery out with a good one, but I'm okay with carrying an extra battery. I feel like that's useful.
Did you get everything out of your submarine or no?
Yeah.
Wait, press tab.
Busy. What?
What is that?
That's the scanner room HUD chip.
I
So you
thought
can
that
you can
one-
have 2 chips at a time. So I've got the compass and then the scanner room HUD.
Oh, I thought the scanner room HUD thing went in the scanner room like modules.
Nope. You have to have it on you to use it.
Guess it makes sense.
Okay. Well, lead is the thing that's keeping us from the prawn suit,
Sorry, I don't use a scanner room.
which
HUD.
is the sandstone. Are we going to take the Cyclops out?
Sure.
Okay. With the sea moth, which now has a couple upgrades.
I gotta take the sea moth.
Little fillet.
900.
All systems online.
Go deeper than the submarine.
I can. I just banged in the Cyclops.
Captain, all systems online.
Okay. Engine on.
Powering up.
Okay. So where is it leading me for these chunks? It looks like east. Southeast. Pretty much due east, actually.
Big problem though is you're gonna have to go through the safe shallows
It is leading me.
towards the back of the Aurora.
I'm not sure if I want sandstone that badly.
I'd go for it, because it's probably still the grassy plateaus.
Yeah, we'll see how close we get.
Well, some of it's right here.
Alright, we'll leave her running for now. Whoosh.
All systems online.
Well, there's the lead we need. Okay, is anything else right here? Yeah, a little bit this way. A couple of them in here, it looks like.
Honestly, it kind of blends in a bit. The orange. Like, I know it's orange, but it kind of blends in with the green there.
Yeah.
Trying to nibble you. You're good, still safe shallows.
So what was the point of bringing the Cyclops?
I don't know.
As I immediately got out. I'm guessing power at base just ran out.
Well, we have been making it run.
Yeah. Oh no, it's back now. What the hell? Maybe it'll flicker on and off a bit. Grab this. Okay. Apparently some have spawned right behind me. Not spawned, but been located. What's my inventory like? About half.
Right below.
Okay. Another one up here. See it. fish.
Where'd you leave your submarine?
It's right there. I was heading back to it. Here, you want to go in? No? Stalker. Stalker didn't want to join us.
Time to go back. Do we have stuff to build stuff now?
I've got the lead to finish the prawn suit. I think for these little resource gathering expeditions, not worth bringing the Cyclops.
No,
Yeah,
it
in-
takes a lot of time just to turn it.
Yeah, in the turning around, it's like, oh look, here's base again.
Yeah.
Easier just to take the seam off.
Engine powering down.
But while we're in here, what kind of upgrades?
Other side.
Upgrades are other side. Fabricating the upgrades is this side anyway. Okay. So we have the engine efficiency module.
The fire
We have
suppression
this,
system.
Well, that needs crystalline sulfur, which
But I do
don't
think
think we have
that's
access to
needed.
yet. I should make the decoy tube. The sonar upgrade for this is very important once you get deep. Like, this is convenient, but I don't know if it's like one of the essential ones we need. Obviously, depth
What do you
module.
mean it's not essential?
The docking bay repair.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice, but it's not essential. Shield generator needs polyaniline, which we need those special mushrooms for. But the depth module, that's essential, which needs plasteel and rubies.
I mean, how far can it go down now?
500. I turned it off. It's fine. I probably should have taken the seam off out. Oh well.
It's fine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I definitely think get rid of that computer chip.
Well, I'm just going to turn this off for the moment. And all of those should disappear in a minute. Plasteel and 3 rubies. Throw some stuff in here. Okay, and that's a depth module for the Cyclops that we then have stuff for. And the rest of this we can put away. This is actually overfilled with junk now. We have too much silver, cat. Whatever happened.
We stopped using silver. I think that's what happened.
That's pretty much what happened. We got too much junk in this chest. I mean, there's so much salt.
But yeah.
Should we just put salt in the food chest? Because it's kind of food related. And that frees up so much space in here. And the food chest is never going to be full.
It will once we get so much salt.
It's true. The salt will fill it, but...
Maybe you just need to start making cured fish.
But I have fruit. As much fruit as I could ever want.
Make those cured boomerangs.
Maybe one day. Apparently I didn't grab another lead. lead. Okay, this should be everything to make the prawn. Which also means the sea moth pretty much isn't going to ever be in here again. Sea moth is more for little like one-day vacations. Where I'm not going to be away from base too long.
So sorry, Filet.
Well, like it or not, the prawn suit's pretty essential once you get deeper.
Oh, I know.
Okay, this can
I
have
don't
6
like
upgrades.
I feel like it used to be able to only have 4.
Well, so the Cyclops is 4, or the Sea Moth is 4.
I'm
So
talking about Cyclops.
Yeah,
like,
the Cyclops
when did it get
can
the other
have
2?
more. That's good. That's fine. We'll get the Sea Moth
Maybe it'll
out of
take
here.
I'm sorry, Filet.
All
You will be
systems
used
online.
at some point.
I mean, I still think Filet's going to be used a lot. So, whoosh! Got some air.
Yeah, you did. Filet's like, I'm still young and hopping.
I can go so low. Watch me go so high. Apparently with a slightly southern accent. Prawn suit. Let's see if we hit the Cyclops with it.
It's
pretty much right underneath.
Drone operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
Nope, just missed it.
Just, yeah.
Did he immediately attack it?
Yeah.
And me?
Yeah, yeah. What do we have to color this one? What's this color gonna be?
I don't know. All right.
We gotta
4
decorate it.
upgrades. All right.
Well, let's get the name first. We know what name it is.
Yeah. This is caps lock. Sirloin. Base color.
Well, Flay's orange. Porterhouse is red. It's rare, so this one should be medium.
Not a nice brown color. That'll be easy to see.
But that's gonna be well done.
Well, medium.
Should we make it at least like...
Medium would just be like a little bit pinkish.
Okay, so it's well done on the outside. We'll make it medium on the interior. Like a pink on the interior. Sound good?
Honestly, I'd prefer the brighter color on the outside,
Okay.
because then it's easier to see.
Or stay cooked inside out somehow.
It's fine. The name can be black. The interior will make a gross brown, so that nobody can tell if I shit myself. It's the brown pants joke. The stripe, I think we've typically been doing a black stripe, so let's keep the theme. Okay, there we go. We've got sirloin. It tabbed me out for some reason. Now,
Your mom's gonna love the color of your prawn suit.
yeah. So we need nickel. We haven't found any nickel.
No, I think that's deep.
Thermal reactor.
Kyanite's definitely deep.
Jump jet upgrade. That seems nice. Needs
Ready?
nickel.
Ready to go to the mountains.
Drill arm could make. We've got to go to the blood kelp zone first, Kat, to
Okay.
get our defense system.
Okay.
We also need to make a decoy.
We'll do that after the blood kelp.
Propulsion cannon, I don't think we'll use. Torpedo arm, I don't think we'll use. I think it's going to be these two,
Yeah.
which I think are the standard two.
Yeah. Because they're the better ones.
Mm-hmm.
The jet one's good.
Hull reinforcement seems like a good one to get. We could probably make that now. And we did say storage module, so let's make that.
I think the jet's a good one.
I agree. We are out of titanium. So this is needed with the drill arm. So we might as well plop it in there because it's a simple one. Why do I have enameled glass on me?
So you can have the 2 upgrades or the 4 upgrades
And the
and
two
the 2
arms.
arms. Okay.
Why do I have enameled glass? I must have miscounted how much enameled glass we needed for this guy.
Most likely.
Almost certainly.
Pink and shiny.
Pink and shiny, yeah. This is sirloin. Which we decided is not as raw as porterhouse.
Because porterhouse is the good, delicious steak.
It's true. Okay, so that's one. We want the propulsion. I don't think we need the recharge.
No. Wait, how does the recharge work? It's not like the other
Recharges power cells in
Thermal.
hot areas. I mean, I'll eat all steaks, but there's definitely a hierarchy for good steaks. It just so happens the strip and filet are my 2 favorite cuts, and a porterhouse is just both of those.
I like a filet.
I know you do.
Filet's my favorite.
Not a huge ribeye guy. Again, I'll eat any steak. But
I think I'm okay with any steak as long as it's nice and thick.
So those are the 3 premier cuts of steak: is the filet, the strip, and the ribeye.
Well, I mean, even if a strip is like a thinner steak, I probably won't eat it. It has to be a thick strip.
That's true. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 is probably the hull reinforcement. I don't think we'll need the energy and the energy efficiency, because even when you're out of the prawn suit, you're not out of it too long. It always goes back in the Cyclops, and it will recharge in the Cyclops.
Yeah.
So I don't think energy is a huge concern with it. So hull reinforcement will be, which we need titanium for, which we will just pick up more titanium wherever we go. The nickel is the bigger concern. I actually think we're going to end up... What's the depth for the prawn suit right now?
Maybe like 7, 5, 7.
It's 900.
9.
Yeah, so
it's
it's already as deep as the sea moth can get.
wow.
I'm just hopping around a little bit. Interesting. Actually, so this will go in the Cyclops for long trips. Man, you see that docking cat? I didn't
pretty
even
nice.
crash it or anything.
I thought you were going to, so that's pretty nice.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. So what do we want to go for now? Blood kelp we need for those deep shrooms for defense system.
I think we go for blood kelp, because you're not going to go to the mountains until you have the defense system.
I don't want to go to the mountains.
Or we could go to the mushroom forest, because we need to find the little creature eggs.
Okay, let's look at our map. Blood kelp zone. It's this pinkish.
Latios.
Oh, it's just this little tiny
Yep.
strip
Mm-hmm.
next to death.
Yep.
Plus, there's a whole bunch of bad stuff there. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're somewhere around here.
Your other options are both of the mushroom forests have the cuttlefish eggs. The one mushroom forest I think will be easier to find the area than the other. Because the one mushroom forest, I believe it's the one on the right, has the big tree, and it's inside the tree.
I think we'll head to the blood kelp first.
Okay.
So, southwest, and then once we hit the sparse reef / there's nothing here, we'll just head straight west from there.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I would, actually... no, I don't want to do that. I thought I would actually show the map as we look at and discuss it. I feel like it's more interactive, you know?
I think so.
Okay, cool. I think this is a Cyclops job.
Cyclops.
So we'll just leave the sea moth here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Make sure everything's charged up.
Okay, I have a list of where all the 5 cuttlefish locations are.
That's great. Okay, and we'll bring in extra water. I guess. No, we've got other stuff. I'll just bring the water. Everything else, we have stuff in the Cyclops.
Just as it's starting to turn night.
Of course.
Well, you could sleep.
Captain, all systems online.
Sleeping is an option.
It's okay for the moment.
Powering up.
Okay, southwest.
Do we plan to build a radio and a fabricator in your submarine?
In the Cyclops?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much we need the radio for anymore. It is a little bit weird to navigate this and like try to stay near the bottom without crashing it.
Did you hit anything yet?
I think so. Okay, we've gone southwest for a minute here. I think we want to start going a little more west. Or actually, this might just be... This is south anyway. This thing's throwing me off, the compass. Told you it was weird. Okay, I think still a little south.
This looks like the Sparse Reef.
Yeah. What's our depth? Not too far yet. Honk.
Can't see anything. It's so dark.
So I figured I'd let things know that we're here.
Oh, I'm sure the...
Blood kelp.
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
That's interesting.
What?
It said this ecological biome stimulates 7 of the 9 conditions for stimulating terror in humans. Those look like the mushrooms we're looking for.
Grab as many as possible.
Behind us,
Oh, behind.
of course. Yeah, there's just a shit ton of them. It is the main reason we're here.
All of them. Grab them all.
That's pretty much the goal. Take the prawn out?
Sure. I think that we'll just...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
those red thingies too. I need those.
Apparently I can't just grab things with the hands.
No?
I see you, electric dude. No, apparently not.
I feel like you might need those.
Yeah, blood oil is used for some stuff. And this is the one place to get it. Now, I think we can start growing these as well.
Oh, definitely. Gross. Wow.
They hurt. But
Yeah, you got
bunch
a
of
decent-
spores.
Yeah. They hurt a lot.
That's true. I didn't want to stab another. I want to grab, not stab.
There's warpers in this area, by the way.
I know. Inventory's full. So much for let's take the prawn suit out.
Now you're gonna start wondering if you should even use a prawn suit.
Well, for some things I think it's definitely going to be useful, but oh, these things are enormous, that's why. And I did bring, I have a couple med kits. That's full. I can hold a couple more.
Do you hear warpers?
Not at the moment.
Capsule!
What did we get? What did we get? A shit ton of lithium.
Oh, Steve was more fun than that.
And a diamond. 4 lithium and a diamond. I mean, this just seems to be like the rare material hotspot, like literally where we first come in. What is this?
I don't know.
Should I hit it with a knife?
Absolutely nothing.
No idea. Inventory's full again. Well, that's pretty much the inventory of the Cyclops full, because we haven't built more lockers yet because we don't have any titanium. And I don't have a fabricator either to fill more. I see you, you bastard. So all that's left, I guess there's the inventory on this guy. It's upgrades, storage, decent storage. We can fill in this guy's storage as well as our personal storage. I think since we can start planting these, the better thing to do is grab as much of that blood oil as possible.
Sounds good. It won't pick the blood oil up, though?
Well, it doesn't seem to grab anything with the actual arms.
That's silly.
It's a little silly.
Do you need a specific arm to grab stuff?
I don't know. It can hold 6 other things. Lots of blood oil. Fair bit of quartz. Picked up a quartz, I guess, whatever. Inventory's full. I feel like we've barely even gotten the blood oil area, but everything was just right here.
I mean,
That's
I
a
would say
warper.
it.
Heard a warper. We're good. I was going to grab more mushrooms, but... On the other hand, I don't see him. I don't know. Push my luck, grab mushrooms.
No.
Okay.
Warpers suck. Warpers suck, don't push your luck.
Cat, I suck. I should push my luck.
I don't think so. You have to like move the guy down because you don't have the jump or the jet boost.
Did it just not open for me to get in? No, I've just got to wait for it to like fully recharge and then I should be good. At the bottom right, you can see how much it's charged up. Hello?
That's stupid.
It's pretty annoying. Okay.
Let me in, there's a warper.
I think we're... I just saw the flash up there.
I know. You were not... No, you were centered.
There we go.
Oh.
Welcome aboard.
That was annoying.
All systems online.
Oh, let's head home. Hello, Mr. Warper. Doesn't it suck that I'm in a thing you can't hurt?
That's some air.
Yeah, I'm fine. Well, we were how deep and then just kind of went for it.
Yeah.
This is kind of weird, actually.
It's never put me that far up. I think
Can I
it's
go
sideways.
back in the water?
There
Okay,
we
thank
go.
you. Yeah, it was just my propeller that was in the water. That was interesting.
It never lets me go that high in the water.
Kind of like this, though.
It's kind of funny.
Such a nice view of the ocean. And literally just the ocean.
When I do that, it's like, no, you're gonna get this. This is your view. This is the water line. It's horrible. That was a good view, though. You're honking. Baby reef back.
Yeah, I'm honking at the reef backs. It's that visual glitch of the
Yeah,
the life pod again.
Because you're like pretty far away from your stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, it keeps doing that.
No, you're not far.
Well, yeah, but the life pod's not right there.
That's fair.
Alright, this should be good. And I am going to need the prawn suit out so I can access the inventory.
Are you gonna make another outdoor grow bed? One for each.
Yeah. I think that makes more sense. Gonna need a lot more titanium.
Aw, Ben and Lucy. They really like your new guy.
Yeah,
Porterhouse.
giving him kisses.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You're back. We missed you so much.
Yeah. I do not have any inventory space for all of these, though.
Turn them into the other thing that you need to.
What do I need to turn them into?
Blood oil. Or don't you turn them into something? It's blood oil now, right?
The mushrooms turn into polyaniline. I don't even know what the blood oil is used for. I just know it's used for something, and I might as well get it now. Benzene, it looks like. Which is then used for synthetic fibers. Which I thought I needed for something. Oh, I can make a stasis rifle.
Apparently Apparently it's only used for benzene.
Oh, so I should just turn it all into benzene then.
Oh, blood oil can be planted in grow beds to cultivate blood vines. So, I mean, you could plant one.
Okay.
Because then you don't have to go back to the blood area.
Yep, that makes sense to me.
And then you could make the others into...
Blood for the blood
benzene.
god. I mean, blood vines.
You could just, like, plant one and then make the others into benzene.
Probably. Or plant 12 and make the rest into benzene. That's fine. This benzene's probably one space, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's so much nicer. I have a ton more of this too.
Just remember to plant some.
Yeah, got a couple. Okay. Throw that in there. Did I turn this off? Probably not. Of course not.
Engine powering down.
Back down.
They should have a take all button.
Take all button would be convenient. I need to go find titanium soon.
Oh, can I request something?
No.
When we finish Subnautica and you blast off in your rocket, can you play The Witcher?
Okay, yeah, I like The Witcher.
We gotta start from scratch.
That's fine. I've got maybe 5 hours in The Witcher. The Witcher 3 specifically. I've got maybe 5 hours in it, which is effectively nothing.
How many hours does it take to finish?
The main story, probably like 20 or more. But there's also
What's the
endless
girl?
side
'Cause
quests.
I like that girl.
Stalker, this is inside my Cyclops. Please get out.
Were they trying to come
You
in?
scare me. So, I mean, you say main girl. I would say there's 3 main girls. I guess 2. The third, I would say, is Triss Marigold. She's a witch. There's also Yennefer, also a
That's
witch.
the
And
girl.
that's Geralt's main love
But there's
interest.
Siri too.
Ciri is more of, like, adoptive daughter.
Yennefer and Siri are the 2 that I know.
Yeah. Those, I guess, are the main 2. Though,
Siri's the blonde, right?
Ciri's white hair. Like, not even blonde.
That's bleach blonde.
I mean,
Level
kind of.
12.
Level 12.
Well, when you talk about hair coloring. So,
Oh, okay.
it's usually
I
something
don't know.
12. So, like, purple would be like V and then the level of how light or dark it is.
Okay. I'm gonna call take 5 here. We'll keep playing.
Okay.
It's 11:30, but I've been on for almost 2 hours.
You need a bathroom break.
Oh, I need a bathroom break. And also probably a snack break.
Ooh, snack break.
So I'm going to leave the stream going, but I think we'll cut the recording for the episode here, and then we'll start that up fresh. So as far as the episode goes, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next time.